Gather around, my friends, as I, Cara Brimley, share with you a tale that can only happen in this age of modern media in a magical place known as Hollywood. The NoHo Girls launched online September 21st, 2006, and so began our vlogtacular journey. This started as a project for me and my two roommates to share our lives in North Hollywood, California, with an interactive audience from all over the world. Hi, I'm Cara Brimley, and it's my 21st birthday, and I'm creating a video diary.
Please don't look at me! Oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
But what began with the best intentions soon blew up when my wonderful ex-roommate Daniela got cheated on by her boyfriend Eddie, who did it with her best friend Leah in Daniela's bedroom, I might add. Well, Blue and I weren't about to let Danny go through this alone.
And now it's on, basically. NoHo versus WeHo.
So we began to use our daily vlogs for revenge. But Leah didn't take so kindly to being bad-mouthed for the world to see, and tried to organize her roommates to sling back, calling themselves the WeHo Girls. Get it? Girls of West Hollywood? Original, right? Leah's roommate Brady got into it, but her other roommate Michaela, a great lady by the way, had no interest in making her personal life public.
She's just completely fed up with all of their reindeer games.
But Leah managed to fill that void with Eddie, who seemed to get real joy posting as a WeHo girl, but really he was just rubbing it into Daniela that he's dating her best friend.
Is it such a crime to really like two people?
And that's when Blue and I got a little crazy and decided to invade the WeHo turf. And this started a major feud between Brady and Blue, and it was as if they were in Dreamgirls and the gals actually started fighting through song.
Mean bitch Brady. Last night I met a bitch at some club. Her name was Blue. I hate her guts. She's from North Hollywood.
Leah came out and apologized publicly for what happened with Eddie. But I think that it was too late for Daniela, who had actually decided to sling back some mud of her own, pulling up past videos to show Leah that she was getting sloppy seconds with Eddie. Which bothers me, because I thought that Daniela was just above that kind of thing. But Blue couldn't take the pressure from Brady's taunting, and her money problems, and then her drinking started to get out of control. And then, to make matters worse, Daniela was mad at Blue for not telling her about the time when Eddie had made a pass at her when she was in the shower. My roommates eventually made up, but Eddie and Brady kept taunting us with a series of parody videos that were, I have to admit, kind of funny, but made Blue totally crazy, and she wasn't alone. Leah was growing frustrated with Eddie's lack of motivation in finding a job. Eddie used the excuse that he was going to be a professional baseball player, but when Leah didn't really buy into this fantasy, he abruptly broke up with her. Online. Not less than 24 hours later, he tried to unbreak up with her. But Leah was done, kicked him out of the WeHo Palace. Eddie was concerned that he would never be able to make another video, and turned his apartment, the VanNuysGuys Thunderdome, into the house of vlogular debauchery known as the VanNuysGuys channel. Even with Eddie on his own, his roommate Cliff continued to film our vlogs, getting the inside story, until he was finally asked to leave. Get to that in a minute. Then out of nowhere, Daniela disappears. She doesn't call any of us for days, and then we find out that she's been discovered by doing the actual NoHo vlogs and given the opportunity to star in a series of movies that'll be shot in Romania. We'll miss her, but we can still see her in her online show, Sexology for Men, which premieres every Tuesday. Daniela leaves a hole in the NoHo Girls that we try to fill. First with a very strange guy who called himself Kyle with style. After we dodged that bullet, we interviewed a great gal by the name of Sophia Perez, whose dream it is to be the next American Idol, but she can't sing. But Sophia's great, really easygoing, and she's really embraced being a NoHo vlogging gal. Meanwhile, back in West Hollywood, Brady, having had it with dating this married man, thought that she'd finally met a real man in McCoy. He's a breakdancing chef who bonded nicely with the WeHos. But McCoy was looking for a place to live, and then Cliff suggested the Thunderdome. Then one day in late November, I found a tape that I was shocked to discover was an actual sex tape of Leah and Eddie from Daniela's room. And I tried to give it back to Leah, but the tape went missing. The WeHos thought that I was pulling something, but it turned out that Cliff stole the tape so the VanNuysGuys would have it there. I don't know, they wanted it in their possession to do something with. Well, we don't know what they're planning to do with it yet. I mean, Leah wants it destroyed, but Eddie thinks it's like the golden ticket for VanNuysGuys' popularity. Which brings us to New Year's Eve. Eddie made a pass at me, and supposedly something happened with Blue and Brady's boyfriend McCoy, but you'll have to watch an 07 to find out what. So will I. On behalf of the WeHo girls, VanNuysGuys, and NoHo girls, thanks for being there for us in 06. Subscribe to our vlog if you haven't already. 2007 has already started out to be pretty freaking wild.